Living alone in a remote cabin deep in the wilderness, every creak of the wood seemed amplified by the silence surrounding me. The thought of a bear prowling just outside the door kept my heart racing, its massive form a shadow in the corner of my mind. The sound of the wolves howling across the valley added to the growing unease, as if they were calling to each other, plotting something unseen. Even the presence of elk, their large hooves thundering through the forest, felt like an ominous reminder that I was a visitor in their world. And I couldn't help but feel as if the wilderness was slowly closing in on me. In the solitude, I feared not only the creatures of the forest, but the creeping isolation in my mind as I realized how truly small and vulnerable I was. The quiet was overwhelming, suffocating, filling every corner with an oppressive stillness that made me question every little noise. Alone in the dark, I found myself listening for anything that might hint at an approaching threat. The unfamiliar sounds of the forest at night felt alien. Over time, the noises that once sent shivers down my spine began to feel familiar. The rustling in the trees, once alarming, is now the playful chatter of my friend Squirrelio, darting around in the branches above. The scratching on the tin roof was just birds. The wolves howling no longer filled me with dread, but instead felt like a welcome greeting, a reminder that they were safe and sound in their home, just as I was. The bears had learned to avoid my cabin, with no gardens, no fruit trees, or scraps of food to tempt them, and I could finally breathe easy while being outside. The elk pushing through my yard, majestic, strong, seemed to tell me that the forest was healthy, its ecosystem thriving in the untouched wilderness. The cougar, ever elusive, remained hidden, its presence a quiet reminder of the delicate balance of nature around me. The night, once a time of anxiety, now wrapped me in its embrace, encouraging deep, restful sleep, as the forest whispered softly outside. I had come to understand that solitude wasn't loneliness, but a deep, peaceful connection with the land.